there's another issue that our members are talking about that I can't refute. Barack Obama is black. We can't hide it, and we can't gloss over it. And whether we like it or not, race is an issue in this election for some of our members. I won't go so far as to call it racism, because I don't want to think of my fellow brothers and sisters in that way. But I will call it a prejudice that unfortunately does exist, and I don't think we can ignore it. No one can dispute the fact that African Americans in America have been enslaved, persecuted, and discriminated against for 200 years. It was just 44 years ago that we passed the Civil Rights Act, outlawing segregation in schools, public places, and in employment to help combat the Jim Crow laws of the South. And it was just 43 years ago that Congress passed the Voting Rights Act, outlawing discriminatory voting practices that had been responsible for the widespread disenfranchisement of African Americans. And even after these laws were passed, discrimination still existed, and in many cases exists today. It creates a wealth and income gap between blacks and whites that perpetuates the poverty we see in many of our cities and rural communities. The effort to right the wrongs of discrimination caused resentment for some in the white community. Many working class white Americans forged their beliefs because of busing, affirmative action, or some other perceived preferential treatment that were given to African Americans. They believe that they made it in life on their own and don't understand someone being treated differently for an injustice that they never committed and had nothing to do with. They may believe that no one has ever given them anything, and because they're white, and they have been held back by advantages given to other minorities. They may have believed, and may harbor these beliefs for years, or they may have even been passed down from a previous generation. I cannot stand here and deny or repudiate each incident or allegation one might raise as a defense for his or her misguided beliefs. But I can stand here and tell you the time has come to put racial prejudice behind us. The problems our families face are the same regardless of the color of our skin. If you've been laid off because your job moved overseas, no one cared whether you were black or white. If you lost your health care because your employer couldn't compete with competition from someone in China making $1 a day, it doesn't matter whether you're black or white. And the last time I checked, if you were injured or sick or had a catastrophic illness that put you out of work, no one asked what color your skin was. The security of being able to retire with a pension that affords you the opportunity to live out your remaining years with dignity is colorblind. And the time has come for all of us to realize that we are in this together. Brothers and sisters, we have a choice. We can elect a white enemy or a black friend. We need your help to elect a friend. You must talk to your fellow coworkers. Talk about the issues such as health care, pensions, and the Employee Free Choice Act. But you must talk about race if it is an issue. Discuss with them the things that unite us, not divide us. Talk about the future for you, your families, and your union. 40 years ago in 1968, two great Americans were assassinated. And I tell you, I was 18 years old. Martin Luther King and Bobby Kennedy both were gunned down before they could see their dreams for America come true. I believe that both men would have been proud that the day has arrived when a person of color may be elected President of the United States. I believe that both men would have been proud that labor is leading the fight for change in 2008. And I know both men understood the importance of an individual's contribution in making America the land of opportunity for all people, regardless of race, creed, or color. When I was thinking about what I was going to say today in my remarks, I looked up some quotes from Dr. King and Robert Kennedy. And I found a quote from each that I believe puts into words the feeling I want you all to have when we meet here tomorrow. Just listen to the words. Dr. King said, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." And Bobby Kennedy said, "Few will have the greatness to bend history itself, but each of us can work to change a small portion of events. And in the total of all those acts will be written the history of this generation." Brothers and sisters, the time has come to let our voices be heard. The time has come for you to speak up when others spread rumors and hatred. The time has come to put our past behind us. The time has come to move forward and change America. The time has come to make history. The time has come to be history. The time has come to elect Barack Obama President of the United States.